us not to win. That's a problem. I felt he's quite tough.
Tough.
Yeah, he's quite tough. But after that, you get used to him. Yeah, things become easier.
Have you ever heard of the Egyptian king? And no, I'm not talking about some pharaoh. I'm talking about the Egyptian professional footballer who plays as a right winger or right midfielder for Premier League club Liverpool and captains the Egypt national team. You definitely should have guessed by now. Yeah, I'm talking about Mo Salah. No, let me call that in full so you don't get it twisted. Mohamed Salah. He isn't your regular football player. He is widely regarded as one of the best players of his generation and one of the greatest wingers of all time. Hence the name, the Egyptian King. He is the all-time top foreign goalscorer in the Premier League and the all-time top African goalscorer in the UEFA Champions League. I shouldn't be letting the cat out of the bag so soon on his accolades. But yeah, I do think you needed to know the full potential of who I was talking about. As many others, he had his humble beginnings too, and that is what I would like us to actually start with, so that we build up to where he is now, with the luxury lifestyle, mansions, cars, and of course, the family aspect of it that keeps him grounded. Let's explore the life of Mohamed Salah. But first, kindly smash that like button and subscribe for more football success stories.
Back to the very start, Mohamed Salah was born on June 15th, 1992, in the quiet Egyptian village of Nagri, a humble community in the Nile Delta where life revolved around farming, family, and tradition. He grew up in a modest, middle-class household, far from the noise of stadiums and the bright lights that would one day define his future. Even as a child, Salah's world began and ended with a football. By the age of 7, he spent his days chasing a ball through the dusty streets, trying to replicate the magic of his heroes, Brazil's Ronaldo, France's Zinedine Zidane, and Italy's Francesco Totti, players he idolized despite the distance between their world and his. His early football journey started with small local teams such as Ittihad Basel and Othmasan Tanta, where glimpses of his natural brilliance began to emerge. Coaches noted his unusual ability. He was smaller than most boys his age, yet more daring, more technically gifted, and always the last to leave the field. One of his early coaches, Gamri Abd El Hamid El Sadani, recalled that Salah could pull off moves even older boys struggled with, describing his talent as unmistakable even in those formative years. At school, however, things were different. Salah struggled academically and found it increasingly difficult to balance studies with his passion for football. Eventually, the game became his primary focus, the one path in which he felt truly free. At 14 years old, Salah's life took a decisive turn when he was accepted into Al Mokaloon, Arab Contractors, a professional Egyptian club that recognized his raw potential. But this opportunity came with enormous sacrifice. Training took place in Cairo, hours away from his village. Each day, Salah left school early, grabbed a quick meal, and boarded a series of buses that carried him across long stretches of countryside. Sometimes the journey stretched close to 9 hours a day, yet he endured it with quiet determination, never complaining, never slowing down. These exhausting commutes became a symbol of the commitment that would come to define him. Behind this rising young talent stood a deeply supportive family. His father and uncle played vital roles in keeping his dream alive, encouraging him even when it meant sacrificing stability and normal routine. His uncle, who chaired the local youth center, often spoke about the hardships the family accepted so that Salah could continue traveling from Nagri to Cairo. Their faith in him never wavered. By the time Salah turned 18, he had become a regular starter for Al Mokaloon, his speed and technical ability earning him recognition across Egypt. But in 2012, tragedy struck Egyptian football during the Port Said Stadium disaster, leading to the suspension of the National League and abruptly halting Salah's progress at home. This setback, however, opened a new door. His performances had already attracted the interest of FC Basel in Switzerland, who invited him for training after watching him play in a friendly match. Before long, Salah agreed to a 4-year contract, marking his first step into European football and the beginning of a remarkable global journey. From those dusty village streets to the competitive pitches of Europe, Salah's rise was shaped not by chance, but by sacrifice, perseverance, and a dream that outgrew the boundaries of his hometown. His story is a testament to how far focus and determination can carry a boy who once chased a ball through the narrow lanes of Nagri and never stopped running after something greater. Now that we know the backstory of how it started, let's glide through his life of the different football pitches. With Basel, he captured 2 Swiss Super League titles, delivered decisive performances in European competitions, and stunned major English sides with his ability to score in high-pressure matches. His speed, tenacity, and sharp finishing made him impossible to ignore, earning him recognition far beyond Switzerland. The next leap came in 2014, when Salah joined Chelsea FC of the English Premier League. The move signaled his arrival at one of football's grandest stages, but London presented a new challenge. Limited playing time made it difficult for him to make an impact, and his early Premier League chapter was marked by frustration rather than triumph. Yet this struggle became fuel, an experience that sharpened his resolve and prepared him for the evolution that followed. Seeking regular football, Salah moved to Italy, joining Fiorentina on loan in 2015. There, everything reignited. Serie A proved to be fertile ground for his attacking style, and Salah flourished, scoring goals, creating chances, and showcasing the dynamic footwork that would soon define his reputation. His success in Florence quickly caught the attention of AS Roma, who took him on loan and eventually signed him permanently. At Roma, Salah's transformation became complete. During the 2016 to 2017 season, he delivered double-digit goals and assists, evolving into one of Italy's most dangerous attacking threats. His pace overwhelmed defenders, his confidence grew, and his performances made it clear that he was ready, not just for another move, but for superstardom. That moment came in 2017 when Liverpool FC signed him for a club record fee. What followed was one of the most explosive debuts English football had ever witnessed. In his first Premier League season, Salah scored 32 goals, setting a new record for the most goals in a 38-game campaign. The world watched as he formed a devastating front line with Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino, helping Liverpool reach the 2018 UEFA Champions League final. His left-footed strikes, lightning counterattacks, and tireless pressing made him not just a star, but a phenomenon. The seasons that followed cemented his status as a modern legend. He helped Liverpool lift the 2019 Champions League, followed by the 2019-20 Premier League title, ending the club's 30-year wait for domestic glory. He went on to win the UEFA Super Cup, FIFA Club World Cup, FA Cup, EFL Cup, and Community Shield, becoming the club's attacking centerpiece across multiple campaigns. Salah's consistency became unprecedented. He broke the record for Liverpool's fastest player to reach 50, 100, and 150 Premier League goals, and accumulated multiple golden boots, underscoring his dominance as one of the most lethal forwards of his era. His influence reached far beyond club football. As captain of Egypt, he led his nation to World Cup qualification in 2018, its first since 1990, and remained its most iconic figure, consistently delivering goals on the international stage. By the 2024-25 season, Salah had won his second Premier League title with Liverpool and set a new record for the most goal contributions in a 38-game campaign, while also becoming a 3-time PFA Players Player of the Year, a rare and extraordinary achievement. His life on the pitch is a testament to persistence, reinvention, and an unwavering belief in his own potential. He didn't simply rise through football, he reshaped it. With titles like that, it is most certain that he lives a very comfortable life. Scratch that, it is no doubt that he lives in luxury. Let's take a look at his investments and earnings. Mohamed Salah's rise in world football did not only reshape his legacy on the pitch, it reshaped his financial destiny. Today, he stands among the highest-earning athletes on the planet, a global figure whose income streams stretch far beyond Anfield. But his journey to financial power is as calculated and disciplined as his movement on the field. Salah's earnings story begins with his transformative years at Liverpool. His contracts reflect this. In 2022, he signed a major extension with Liverpool that secured him one of the top salaries in the Premier League, with reports valuing the deal at £350,000 to £400,000 per week, making him Liverpool's highest-paid player at the time. By 2025, his extended deal pushed his annual earnings to well over £20 million, part of a package that elevated him firmly into football's financial elite. But Salah's financial power goes far beyond traditional wages. His endorsement empire is where the numbers take a dramatic leap. Salah has become one of the most marketable athletes in the world, with partnerships that span continents. Global giants such as Adidas, Pepsi, Vodafone, Audi, Oppo, and Uber have aligned themselves with him, turning his image into a multi-million-pound brand. Marketing analysts estimate he earns up to £1 million per week from endorsements alone, especially through his immense appeal across Africa and the Middle East. These deals didn't just add to his wealth, they transformed him into a cultural icon with influence that transcends sport. By 2025, Salah's net worth was consistently estimated at around $90 million, £68 million, driven by this blend of elite wages and global sponsorships. With the signing of his new contracts and ongoing commercial success, projections for 2026 place his wealth between £95 million and £105 million, placing him among football's super earners. It's no surprise that Forbes ranked him among the world's highest-paid soccer players, a position he earned through both performance and business acumen. Still, Salah is not just a high earner, he's a strategic investor. Off the pitch, he channels his income into an expanding financial empire. He owns multiple real estate companies in the UK, including Moss Real Estate and Salah UK Commercial, both of which manage and develop property portfolios such as the Trinity Kensington project. These ventures have become profitable pillars in his long-term financial planning, ensuring generational wealth beyond football. His assets extend into luxury as well. Salah has an impressive collection of high-end cars. He has a remarkable fleet of luxury cars. His garage is more than metal and horsepower. It's a reflection of his journey from humble beginnings to global superstardom. If Salah's right foot is poetry in motion, then the Lamborghini Aventador is the perfect embodiment of his explosive style. This Italian masterpiece appears in multiple accounts of his collection, carrying price tags that mirror its mythic status, from $393,695 to as high as $608,358, depending on the model and specification. Salah also has a taste for Ferraris. His collection includes gems like the Ferrari 488 Italia and Ferrari 488 Spider, estimated at around $250,000. And then there's the beast, the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, valued at $350,000, a 730 horsepower V12 that feels like football's version of a long-range rocket. Speed, beauty, and intimidation in equal measure. Elegance has a face, and in Salah's garage, it's the Bentley Continental GT. While prices range widely, from $202,500 in some listings to £160,000 in others, one thing never changes: its status as the symbol of refined luxury. With a handcrafted interior and a roaring twin-turbo W12 engine, the Continental GT is for days when Salah chooses sophistication over speed, though it offers plenty of both. When Salah wants SUV comfort with supercar performance, he turns to the Bentley Bentayga. Prices for this luxury SUV range from $207,050 to $339,850. It's the kind of car that fits both family life and superstar status: quiet, commanding, and dripping in class. The next is the Mercedes-Benz SL-S-AMG Roadster, which is one of the rarest gems in his collection. Valued around $200,000, it's an ode to German engineering perfection. Its long hood, thunderous V8, and iconic presence suit a man whose legacy is equally unforgettable. For Salah's day-to-day life in Liverpool, the Mercedes AMG GLE Coupe balances comfort, performance, and practicality. Prices begin around $76,500. It's the luxury SUV that takes him to training, commanding yet understated. Among the supercars, the Audi Q7 stands out for its simplicity and reliability. Valued between $54,000 to $77,750, it represents Salah's grounded side, proof that not every journey needs flames and thunder. Now, before the Bentleys and Lamborghinis, there was the humble Toyota Camry. Priced around £29,795, it's a reminder of the young Egyptian boy with a dream, long before he became a global icon. Mohamed Salah's car collection isn't just an exhibition of wealth, it's a reflection of a journey. From a Toyota Camry marking his humble beginnings, to a Lamborghini Aventador symbolizing his rise to global royalty, each car tells part of his story. Speed, power, elegance, and humility. On the road, as on the pitch, Salah drives with purpose. In his garage, it's the kingdom of a man the world proudly calls the Egyptian king. For Mohamed Salah, the journey from Nagrig's dusty village roads to global superstardom is etched not only in stadiums and scoreboards, but also in the places he returns to when the crowds fade. His mansions, quiet, luxurious sanctuaries, tell the story of a man who has built a world where ambition meets peace and success meets home. In the heart of Merseyside, tucked inside one of Liverpool's most exclusive neighborhoods, stands Salah's stunning modern mansion, a home shaped as much by love as by luxury. This residence, frequently highlighted for its beauty and comfort, has become the cornerstone of the Salah family's life in England. Inside, the mansion balances two worlds, the warmth of a family home and the precision of an elite athlete's base. State-of-the-art recovery rooms and fitness areas allow Salah to train, heal, and stay match-ready without ever leaving the property. These rooms, fitted with advanced equipment, reflect his unmatched dedication to excellence. But beyond the high-tech setup lies something deeper, a home filled with Egyptian-inspired decor, warm tones, and personal touches that remind him of where his journey began. Subtle art pieces, family-centered designs, and elegant finishes blend heritage with modernity, turning the mansion into a living portrait of who he is. Outside, the driveway glints with luxury. His Bentley Continental GT, worth around £160,000, is often seen resting under the soft Merseyside sun, its elegance matching the breathtaking facade of the house itself. For Salah, this mansion is more than a reward for success. It's where his daughters play, where his wife Magi finds peace, and where he himself finds balance. It is the place that made him say, "Liverpool feels like home." Across continents, in the vibrant capital of Egypt, stands Salah's Cairo Villa, a majestic home woven tightly into the fabric of his identity. Known for its luxury and significance, the villa symbolizes Salah's enduring connection to his homeland. While the exact current market value remains unconfirmed, one thing is certain: this villa reflects the stature of a man considered a national treasure. Its presence in Cairo positions Salah not just as an international superstar, but as a hero whose roots run deep. The villa made headlines when it was broken into, drawing attention to its scale and importance. Egyptian reports described it as a lavish residence filled with valuables, electronics, devices, and personal treasures, the kind befitting one of the world's greatest football icons. Beyond its walls lies the significance of home. This is where Salah reconnects with the boy he once was, where he stands not as the Egyptian king of football, but simply as Mohammed, the son of Nagri. Mohamed Salah's mansions are not monuments to wealth. They are chapters of a life lived with purpose. Let's take a peek into his personal life. Salah grew up in a large, close-knit family with one younger brother, Nasser, and three sisters, Mahi, Miriam, and Mona. The bonds they formed in their modest household still anchor him today, reminding him of the simple life he came from. Long before global fame found him, Salah met someone who would walk every step of the journey with him. Her name is Maji Sadiq, known affectionately today as Mohamed Salah, his wife, his confidant, his constant. They first met as school children in Nagri. Years later, in December 2013, they married in a traditional ceremony in their hometown, an event filled with family, faith, and the warmth of a village that had watched them grow up. Mohamed, a biotechnology graduate from Alexandria University, chooses privacy over spotlight. She appears beside him at important moments but prefers a quiet, grounded life, one that keeps Salah emotionally steady despite the world's noise. Mohamed Salah's most treasured titles aren't the Golden Boots or the Premier League medals. They are Baba to his two daughters, Maka, born in 2014, and Kayan, born in 2020. Salah often shares glimpses of family moments, playful smiles, gentle hugs, quiet vacations. These are the snapshots of a man who, in private, is tender, devoted, and driven not just by ambition, but by love. His daughters are a reminder of why he continues to push forward. For them, he wants to be more than a football star. He wants to be an example of humility, kindness, and perseverance. Salah is a practicing Muslim, and his faith is evident in the values he carries: the modesty, the calm, the unwavering gratitude. He is known for maintaining a reserved, humble lifestyle despite extraordinary success. He avoids the vices that often surround fame. He does not smoke or drink, and instead focuses on family, training, and giving back. Salah enjoys playing football on his PlayStation and has confessed, jokingly, that Salah in the video game is stronger than the real one. On top of that, he would often choose Liverpool as his team while playing on his PlayStation, confessing that he loved the club while he was a youngster. As a global icon, Salah is celebrated not just for his goals, but for how he uses his platform. He supports education, healthcare, and community development in Egypt, an ongoing commitment that reveals the heart behind the hero. His generosity has made him not just a global star, but a national hero whose financial success directly improves the lives of thousands. In the end, Mohamed Salah's earnings and investments tell the story of a man who built an empire with the same attributes that made him a footballing legend: discipline, vision, and relentless drive. From multi-million-pound contracts and global sponsorships to property portfolios and philanthropic ventures, Salah has crafted a financial legacy worthy of the title he carries everywhere he goes: the Egyptian King. Bet we can learn a thing or two from him. Well then, we've come to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Drop your comments below and don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Why not even subscribe for more? Catch you in the next one.